full stack. Okay, so welcome to the ConnectSoft Infotech. This is the totally purely online class for what? Full stack Django. Okay, so D is a silence. We can say it's a Django. Full stack Django. Okay, it's a totally online class. So in this class, we are going to take the real-time scenarios, project, an entire concept from the Django. Okay, so we are going to provide, this is the class is a 100% job oriented class. Okay, this is the class is 100% job oriented, and we are going to provide a 100% job assistant. Okay, once you complete this Django training, then you can go for the 1 to 3 year fake experience. Okay, that is no problem at all. We can go for the 1 to 3 year as a fake experience in the Django. Okay, as a Django web developer, fake experience you can go, no problem. Okay, it's a highly job oriented course. Okay, it's a highly job oriented course we are going to see here. Okay, so this is a totally 100% online class, and in this online class we are going to provide you the video tutorials. Okay, live recorded video will be provided, recorded videos. Okay, for the 1 year validity, I'm providing you the 1 year validity. Okay, live recorded session video also provided. Along with, this is the term that is what full stack. So that means we must have to know what is known as full stack. That is a front end, back end, everything. So once you enroll for the full stack Django, so we are going to provide you front end UI video tutorials. Okay, free video tutorials I am going to provide you. Okay, there are 42 videos for the front end. Okay, 42 videos for the front end. Okay, 42 videos for the front end, and Django we are going to take from here. Okay, so 42 videos we are going to provide. Okay, front end videos. Okay, along with this course. But what is a prerequisite for this Django? Okay, what is a prerequisite for this Django? So you must have to know some front end technology, basic front end. You must have to know some front end basic technology like HTML, CSS. Okay, and you must have to know the knowledge of Python. Okay, so something knowledge of Python you must have to know. Okay, to enroll this course, right? Here HTML, CSS front end, no need to bother about that one, because once you purchase this full stack Django course, I will provide you the front end. Okay, once you are going to purchase this one, I am going to provide you uh, front end tutorials. Okay, front end tutorials I will provide you. Okay, so now the for the Python. Okay, so the people means we you should have to know the Python. Okay, so also with the oops concept, that is mandatory. Okay, oops concept are the mandatory, right? Something coding in Python, you must have to aware about the syntax. You must have to aware how to create a class. We have to how to call this class methods, everything. That concept you must have to aware with this one. Okay, so at least basic concept the about the Python. So that is what oops are mandatory necessary. So that is prerequisite. Okay, front end technology, that is okay, we are going to provide a video tutorials along with this course. But the Python is very important. Okay, because this Django framework is completely written in what? Python. Okay, and so we are going to use there the some Python concepts. Okay, so that is very important. You know, the Python and OOPS concept are very important. Okay, so now this is about what, just a short intro of our course. Okay, so now let us take the introduction to the Django. Okay, introduction. Okay, introduction, right? So what is Django? Okay, what is Django? What you know about this Django? Django. Okay, it is a silent. What you know? Yes. What is this? Okay, this is what framework, right? Yeah, this is framework, correct? This is one framework, and it's a open source framework. Okay, the Django is open source. Okay, is a free and open source. Okay, open source web application framework. Okay, then what is meant by the framework? So this term, what is a wave framework? Everything we are going to discuss. Don't worry. Just I am going to write here some statement. Okay, this is written in which coding language? Python. Okay, which is written in what? Python, and it is maintained by, who is maintaining this one? It is maintained by, who is maintaining? DSF. That is what? Django Software Foundation. Okay, Django Software Foundation. In the short, that is, we can write DSF. Okay, Django Software Foundation. Okay, Django, that is maintained. Who is maintaining that one? Django Foundation Software. Who is maintaining the Python? PSA found Python Software Foundation, right? Okay, so Django, we can say it's a open source web application framework. Okay, open source, free. Okay, free to use, right? No required license. Okay, so that is written in what? Written in where? In the Python, and who is maintaining DSF? Okay, Django Software Foundation. So let us go to the official URL for this Django. So here official URL is for what? Django. That is what? Django project. Okay, Django. Let us see the official website. Django project. Okay, Django project. This is the official website. Yeah. Okay, so you can see here, what is that here? Oh my god. Okay, right. Yeah, so Django Software Foundation, right? This is maintaining what? Django Software Foundation, DSF. Okay, this is official website. Copy paste. Now we know something story about what? Django. Okay, who's developed this framework, how it is come, right? So there are the two programmers. That is the two programmers. The name is what? And Adrian. Okay, Adrian, Adrian, and Simon Wilson. Okay, these two programmer design what? Django framework. Okay, where that is at journal. Okay, that is at journal world company. Okay, journal world newspaper. Okay, this company, journal world newspaper company. In that there are the two programmers, Adrian, okay, Holloway and Simon Wilson. Okay, those two guys have written what? Django. So let us see here. Let us do some Google for that. Okay, so Django framework, it's a web framework. Okay, it's a free open source framework that is written in what, Python, right? So it's a model template view. So we can say MVT architecture. This is what MTV, or you can say MVT. We say the MVT architecture. Okay, MTV. Okay, so he's maintaining, that is what Django Software Foundation is maintaining, an independent organization, right? So where the Django include, okay, so Instagram, Mozilla, okay, this big bucket, this all these mega sites which is use the Django, okay, the Django is used there, right? And it's a world number one framework. Let us see about what Adrian, okay, so it's a programmer, this is a he is a did BA and web developer and journalist, and that is known for what, Django web frameworks. Okay, he is known for what, Django web framework, because he has developed this one. Okay, it's the American web entrepreneur Chicago. Okay, so he is a co-creator of Django web framework. Okay, so journalism, and here is the Simon. Okay, he is also the co-founder, okay, co-creator, you can say, known for the Django web framework, right? So he started development, web development. Okay, so can see here the Simon is a co-creator of Django web framework. Okay, right. So these two are the guys who develop the Django framework. And how the name is given, that is Django, that is what a famous guitarist, okay, guitarist, a famous guitarist, what is the name? Reinhard Django. Okay, on the name of Reinhard Django. Is there any mention? Reinhard Django. So famous guitarian name. Okay, so that is Django is created in what? In 2003. Okay, so the name is given what? Django. How the name is given? By the famous guitarist. Okay, the name after the guitarist Django Reinhardt. Okay, okay, he is a famous guitarist. Yeah. Okay, so Jin Reinhardt, the based on this guitarist, okay, the famous guitarist, the name has given what, a Django framework. Okay, after that the D is going to become a silent, and now we can say the Django. Okay, so that is what, the D Django first, and now we can say the Django. Okay, yeah, this is what small just a history about what the Django name, how it is come. And the Django is the world number one framework. Okay, so you can see here world, which is the world number one. Just I'm talking, which is the world world number one web framework. Okay, so now we can write here, we can see what is that, Django, right? Rapid development with the neat and pragmatic design approach, which why it is the number one choice among the web developer today, right? Yes, are you getting? Yeah, this is what world number one first. Okay, so among 183 countries are using that one. Okay, so Django is more emphasis, more rapidly designed, right? Everyone using the Django. Yeah. Okay, so full stack, number one full stack. Okay, or you can say world number one web framework. It's a full stack because of the full stack. Okay, you can say it's a number one full stack also. Okay, number one number one web full stack framework. Okay, so in that you can also see that what are the best of full stack, min stack, mon stack. Okay, so in the framework you can see that is what, Django. Okay, well, it is the number one. You can see here all number one full stack framework. All number one full stack framework. Okay, so how they are switching to their, okay, so Angular full stack, and check here the Django full stack. Okay, somewhere you can check there. So Django is also the first one. Full stack framework. Okay, so yeah, the best of Python full stack framework, right? So all is the available here. Okay, so that is our most important framework, right? So nowadays it's going to become rapidly on the top. Okay, so this is what official website for this Django, and you can see to go to the documentation. You can learn here. Okay, and all this documentation is provided. And now the what is the latest version is 4.1 is the latest version for the Django. Okay, okay, everything is available in the documentation installation. Okay, everything is provided in the documentation. Okay, if you are any need any help, so it is provided in the documentation, right? So this small coding in the documentation is available, right? So this is what most popular, most important Django framework. What is the latest version is here 4.1, right? So 4.1 is the latest version. Okay, so you can see here download. Okay, so prerequisite is required in your system, that is what you require, Python, right? Python is required there, right? So how we can download, installation, everything we are going to see. Okay, don't worry, first of all I am going to give the some introductory part. Okay, so what is Django? Django is a full stack framework. Okay, it is written in what? Python, right? Who developed? Adrian and Simon. Okay, so how the name is given the Django? That is a famous guitarist. Okay, so why does Django is framework is introduced in the web technology or in this world? Why? Because that is encourage. Okay, that is encourage. Okay, that is encourages rapid. Okay, rapid development. Rapid development, that is encourage the rapid development and clean design. Okay, and clean pragmatic. Okay, pragmatic design. Okay, very professional, very professional, DESIGN. Okay, very professional design, right? That's why it's introduced encourages rapid development and clean pragmatic design. Okay, next one, who developed this one? Two programmer. Okay, two web programmers. Okay, two web programmers were at Journal World newspaper. Okay, that is newspaper agency company hai. Okay, and this one, next they have created, and next, okay, next, that is named as after famous guitarist, that is what, Wilson, you know Wilson. Okay, so Django given the name based on the Django guitarist Reinhardt. Okay, so what is the guitarist name? Oh, sorry, what is the guitarist name? Django. Django. Okay, Reinhardt. Yeah, right. Next point. Okay, next point is what, that is created. When it is created? Early in the 2003, I think. Okay, that is created in 2000, middle of 2003, and it is for what? Open source. When it is going to become, when it is created open source, ओपन सोर्स कब किया है इन्होंने? 2005 में किया. Okay, use everyone. So now the first version, 1.0 version, that is the first version release. When it is released? First version is released on which date? In 2008. Okay, and then 2.1, the version is released. Okay, that is released in 2018. You know what is the current version right now? And okay, I'm writing here what current version. Okay, What is the current version? Let us go to the website. Okay, official site of the Django. Yes, so this is the current version. Latest release is this one, right? 4.1.3, that is what latest version. Okay, 4.1.3, that is what latest, right? It's the current version. So this is what some story about what little bit story about the Django framework. Okay, so Django is what full stack framework, okay, for creating the web applications, right? This is what freelancer, open source, and which is written in Python. Who is maintaining that one? Django Software Foundation. Okay. Who developed? Two programmer, Adrian and Simon, in where Journal World newspaper. Okay. Then after the name is given as what? A from the famous guitarist that is Django Reinhardt. It is created in 2003. Open source claim as a 2005. First version is 1.0, that is released in 2008. After that 2.1 version released in 2018, and now latest version is 4.1.3. Okay, so this is what some story about what Django. Okay, this is Django framework, right? So now let us move towards okay, so here you can see the official whatever I am written there. In June 2008 announced that newly formed Django Software Foundation. Okay, so that's I have written there. Okay, if you want to do something more research, you can go to the Google and you can see the history. Okay, so no one will ask in interview. Okay, don't worry about this one. Nobody is going to be asked, but you must have to know something, idea what is Django, everything. Okay, so now before starting our Django content, okay, so before starting our that content, so we are going to uh, know about what is full stack, what is web technology, what is front end, what is back end, everything. Okay, so just boosting our knowledge, because we once we start a Django, okay, that is very highly framework. Okay, so first of all we must have to go for some bootstrap, some HTML CSS concept. Okay, so some introductory part and some important concept I am going to cover here. Okay, so let us first of all I'm going to cover some things about what is framework, what is web technologies. Okay, that all these questions I'm going to cover first. Okay, what is the first question? What is full stack? Okay, what is a full stack? Okay, what is full stack? What is a full stack? Okay, that is referred to the what? It's a group of programming. Okay, or you can say that is one of the kind of tool. Okay, we are going to design front end as well as back end. So front end means client side technology. Okay, client side means front end. Okay, client side means what? Front end. Okay, that is what front end technology. Okay, so whatever the website जो भी whatever the website is showing when the browser launch the website. Okay, so that is what UI here. Okay, so once we go for the any website, okay, so I'm going for what? Django, the Django. Okay, Django project. So now the its request is sending, and so now the UI is going to be shown. This is what UI, and this is what front end. Okay, UI means front end, that is what client side. Okay, this is why I'm the client sitting in front of the laptop. Okay, I'm using this one, so I'm the client, right? So this is a client side technology. Once we click and something is going to be happen, or once we fill this form and sending to the server side, that is what the logic is going to be written in the server side. Okay, and so then data is going to be stored in the database. That is what totally backend. Okay, this is whatever the UI is showing to you. That is totally UI. Okay, it's a client side. Okay, so who is responsible for developing the UI as well as backend? Okay, so that technology, we can say it's a full stack. Okay, is responsible for developing UI, means client side, as well as backend of the website, so that we can say this is what full stack tools or technology. Okay, so here I am writing it's a group of programming, right? It is the group of programming. It refers, okay, what is the full stack, some technical terms I am writing here. Okay, the it's refers, okay, it's refers to group of programming. Okay, it refers to the group of programming language, okay, and tools, right? Tools. A developer, a developer learns to handle front end. Okay, so front end means client side. Okay, front end means client side and back end. Okay, back end means server side. Okay, these are the some basic you have to know about HTML, CSS. Okay, in that we did discuss what is client side. Okay, that is development of website. That is what web application, right? Development of website. So what is full stack? It's just a group of programming. Okay, it's just a group of programming that developer is learns to handle front end or back end. Okay, to development of the website. So it's a group of programming languages, and you can say the tools, a developer that learns to handle both the client side as well as server side development of the website. Okay, so one of the kind of the tool. Okay, so is developing, who is the responsible for developing the front end as well as back end? We can say the full stack developer. Okay, so that guy we can say the full stack developer, and the tools we can say the technology, the important for the UI plus back end. So this technology is known as a full stack technologies. Okay, so now that is development to use for a website. Okay, so then the next question is, then what is web? Okay, what is website? Okay, what is website or what is web, right? So what we can say, it's a collection of e-resources. Okay, what is website or what is web, right? Web applications, electronic collections, right? It's a collections of e-resources. Okay, collection of e-resources, electronic resources. Okay, collection of electronic resources. Okay, that is called, it's called, we can say a web. Okay, who is the father of web? It's a collection of electronic resources. That is why we can say the call web. Okay, who is the father of web technology? Okay, those who invented HTML. That is what, Sir Tim Berners-Lee, right? The father of web is who? Who is the father of web? Is Sir Tim Berners-Lee. Okay, Tim Berners-Lee. Okay, so now it is managing what? Who is managing? W3. Okay, World Wide Web Consortium. Okay, so we can see here founder of web. Okay, okay, he is invented World Wide Web protocol also, WWW. Okay, so Tim Berners-Lee. Okay, so it's a Tim Berners-Lee, known as the inventor of World Wide Web. Okay, WWW web, right? He's the founder of web. And if you want to see the what is the first world first website, okay, that is completely written in the HTML. World first website. Okay, that is completely written in HTML. Okay, so World Wide Web. Yeah, this is what world first website. Okay, home of the first website, right? Okay, that is completely written in what? HTML. No images is there, nothing, only hyperlink and text. Okay, only hyperlink text right this way. Okay, this is the world first website, right? And now how it is look like. Okay, so browse the world first website. Okay, this is the world first website. Okay, so only links are there. Okay, only hyperlinks are there, right? No images are there and nothing, only first. Okay, so for your purpose, okay, as given here the world first website. Browse the world first website. This is what completely written in the HTML. Okay, that is Sir Tim Berners-Lee. So he is the founder of web, you can say, right? Next question. What is that? Then something, libraries are required. Okay, so to build a web application or website, something libraries are there. Okay, so by using this library we are going to write some minimal of code. Okay, so minimum code we are going to write, right? Okay, so small amount, just in the minimum of code we are going to write that one. Okay, the same the output. So because of the library, so predefined libraries are also available. Okay, in Python we have seen something predefined library. C++, there is a math libraries also there. Okay, so no need to do the small hard coding there. Okay, so just you have to import that library and you can use that one. So what is library? Okay, these terms are very important because when we are going to write a code in the Django. Okay, so we have to import their library. We know what is that. Okay, so everything we must have to know. Okay, so that's why these terms are very important. What is library? You can say it's a collection of what? It's a collection of, in library contain classes, right? Constructor, predefined code, pre-compiled program, you can say. So library, a library, okay, a library is a collection, okay, is a collection of pre-compiled, precompiled routines, okay, that a program can use. Okay, that a program can use, right? A library is a collection of pre-compiled routines, okay, that a program can use, right? Okay, so just we are going to use, suppose I want to use here factorial function, import the library, then we can use directly fact. Okay, that is factorial function. Okay, pre-compiles is there. Okay, next, what is a yeah, framework? Okay, so in the starting, we are saying that Django is a full stack framework, is a web framework. Okay, Django is a website web framework. It is used to develop the website, right? So what is framework then? Okay, framework. Okay, we've seen what is a full stack. Okay, we've seen what is a full stack. Now let us see what is the framework. Okay, framework is, we are going to write a minimal of code. Okay, that is also framework. No need to write a max number of lines of code. Okay, it's a just a, we can say it's a platform. Okay, it's a platform for developing the application. Okay, it's a platform, it's a platform for developing, okay, developing software applications. Okay, platform, it's a just a platform for developing the software application, right? Web applications, that is what framework. Predefined codes are there. By using the framework, so we can write the minimum number of codes. Okay, it will be very helpful and easiest way. Okay, by using this framework. So now what are the frameworks? Okay, a lot of frameworks are available. We also see, don't worry, everything we are going to see. Okay, so next question. Okay, just take one little bit ideas. Okay, what is this, what is this? Okay, small thing. Next, next we can say what is the web framework then? Okay, what is the web framework? Okay, web framework. It's a framework for developing a tool or platform for developing the software application. So now let us see what is the web framework. Okay, that is for what developing the web application, right? So web framework. Okay, Django is a framework. Okay, web framework. Say WF. Okay, you can say WAF means web application framework. Okay, that is known as web application framework. Okay, web application framework, right? So it's a client side or it's a server side? In the framework, it's a client side or it's a server side? Yes. How it is designing, client side or server side? So it's a server side application framework. Okay, for the dynamic websites. Actually, there are some front end frameworks also there, right? What is that one? Flutter, right? Flutter for the UI development. Okay, so we are using here for backend development framework. Okay, web framework. So and see here it is server side. Okay, it's a server side application. Okay, it's a server side application framework. It is it is designed to support. Okay, it's designed to support the development of dynamic website. Okay, dynamic. It's a development for the dynamic websites. Okay, development of dynamic websites, right? Next one. Okay, so the next one, what are the then popular stack? Okay, what are the popular stack? Okay, stacks, you know, full stack already know. Okay, stack matlab that is what for those means the tool or everything, that is we are going to design what front end as well as back end. Okay, server side as well as client side. You can say that is what full stack. Okay, so developer is going to be developed, right? Using the tool, right? So popular stacks, what are the some popular full stack, you know, min stack, mun stack, all this. Okay, so Django, it's the most important full stack. Okay, that is a full stack, it's a complete full stack. Okay, because it support everything. Okay, so because that having what HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, scripting also there, Python, right? Django. Okay, then any RDBMS. Okay, or you can say the DBMS also are relational as well as no SQL, that is support all, because Django support the all database. Okay, सब database को support करते हैं, right? Then mun stack, min stack are also the popular stack, you know, that is also the popular stack. Okay, but here what HTML, CSS is common, JavaScript is there. Okay, that is what JavaScript. And then server side technology. Okay, Express. Okay, Express JS. E stand for Express here, R stand for React JS. Okay, and N stand for what? Node JS. Okay, M stand for what? MongoDB. Okay, MongoDB, right? Most popular, right? Monstack, MinStack, just instead of React, there is a what framework? Angular framework. Okay, Angular JS. That is our most important. Okay, so among that one, MinStack, Munstack. So now the full stack Django is very important. Okay, so it is going to become more popular than these stacks. Okay, so types of the Python web frameworks. Okay, let us see types of the Python framework. Okay, what are the types of the Python framework? Okay, okay, types of Python web framework. Okay, types of Python web framework. So what are the Python web frameworks? So actually these Python frameworks are classified into the two categories, that is first micro web frameworks, and second one is what? Full stack web framework. Okay, micro web framework, full stack web frameworks. Okay, what are that classified that one? Okay, so see here what micro web framework. So Python Python web framework are classified into the following two types. Okay, TWO, two types, right? Now, कौन से that is what micro web framework. Okay, micro web frameworks, and second is what? Full stack web framework. Okay, full stack web framework. Okay, so now what are the micro web frameworks? That is what here is what can say. Have you heard the name? That is what Flask. Okay, then bottle. Okay, Flask, bottle. Okay, cherry, Python. Okay, next one is what? Wave pie. Okay, oh sorry, D. Then E. Next one is E. Pyramid. Okay, pyramid. Okay, so these are what micro frameworks. Also, pyramid used for the huge one. Okay, then a full stack framework. Okay, what are the full stack framework? So the why what is use of microwave frameworks? So to refer, that is used to refer to develop a web develop a web application. Okay, by taking the external by taking what? External backend. Okay, that is used for what? External backend. Taking the external backend. Okay, so to develop a web application by taking the external backend, so we go for what? Microwave frameworks. Okay, microwave frameworks, right? Next. Okay, then what are the full stack frameworks? Django. Okay, so combination of combination of front end and back end. Okay, so now full stack web framework. Okay, so it is what it is. It is the combination. It is the combination of front end means what, client side. Okay, combination of front end and back end. Say what, server side. Okay, technologies, right? So what are the front end, front end technology means the client side technologies. Okay, what are the client side? Most popular is HTML. Okay, HTML5. Okay, next one CSS, right? CSS3. Okay, version, that is version. Okay, then JavaScript. Okay, EGS scripting, ACMS scripting, all these versions. Okay, then jQuery. Yes, jQuery. Then AngularJS. Okay, AngularJS. Then TypeScript. Okay, TypeScript, A B C D E F G H I. TypeScript, Express.js. Okay, Express.js. Backbone. Oh my god, sorry. Okay, see here what backbone. Backbones.js. Lime.js. PJS. Oh my god, so many are there. And Bootstrap. Okay, so why we use the Bootstrap? Bootstrap we are going to use because it's provide a responsive features. It's provide what, responsive means once the application is going to be open in any size of your device, that may be the mobile, tablets, or your PC computer, so it will be give the responsiveness. Okay, so that is what, any dimension of your display or your machine, it will be displayed properly. So that is what responsive, it's provide a responsive, and in our application we always use the Bootstrap. Okay, front end, we'll talk about the Bootstrap, don't worry. Front end framework, these all are the front technology. Okay, front end framework for creating, responsible for creating the responsive features. Okay, responsive features, right? Responsive matlab hota hai compatible. Okay, so this I will covered. Okay, Bootstrap I will cover here. Okay, I'm going to take here, don't worry. Bootstrap हम लेंगे. Okay, these all are what, front end technology, right? Yes, the what are the back end technologies, server side technologies. Okay, back end, these are the full stack web framework that consist of the front end as well as back end. Okay, server side technology, front end and server side means a back end. So what are the back end technologies, and which one is the more popular? Okay, it's a server side technology. Okay, so now what are the server side technologies? So first of all, I'm going to write our main first one is what? Python. Okay, Python and Django. Okay, some WSGI, comma, Tornado and Econ. Okay, so this is what backend technology, Django with WSI and everything. Okay, WSGI. Can check here this the importance of these technologies. Okay, Toronto versus that is unicorn everything. Okay, it's a framework WSI application where we don't much have some response. Okay, it's a Python related things. Okay, Tornado Python web framework. So Django is more popular than everything. Okay, let us leave that one. Django is important because what is our class name is Django. Okay, we are learning here what Django. So next, yeah, next one is what we can say what Java, that is most popular. Okay, in Java we use Apache Tomcat server, etc., etc., etc. Then Spring Boot, everything. Then PHP. Okay, so many things we are going to use. ASP. Okay, that is for IIS. Oh no, IS. Okay, Internet Information Service. Okay, cloud service. Just provide what? Internet information service. Okay, next one, CGI. Okay, that is also available. Common gateway interface. No, I'm writing here what? Common gateway interface. Okay, next one, any other. Okay, any databases required in the back end, right? That is very important. Without database, how it is possible? Okay, SQLite, SQLite. Okay, SQLite. Okay, SQLite you can say SQLite 3. So that is inbuilt available in the Django. Don't worry. Okay, MySQL, MySQL, Oracle, etc. Okay, so here and this Django SQLite we are going to see because that is inbuilt. Okay, primary database is there, SQLite. Okay, MySQL we will see how we can connect the MySQL, how we can connect the Oracle, and at the last we are going to check that how we can connect the MongoDB also. Okay, and you can take the any database. Okay, the connection just a small 2 lines of coding is going to be changed for connecting the database. Okay, so that all this technology which are comes under the what backend. Okay, this technology comes under the what server side technologies. Okay, so this is about our today's session. Okay, I hope you understand the today's session. This is just the introductory parts. Okay, and the tomorrow's session, the next session we are going to see what is uh then framework. Okay, so yeah, we know this is back end and front end. So what is that? We are going to check that one. What are the example of this framework? Okay, full stacks we can say what. Then first is what? Django. Okay, then second is what? Turbo gears. Third one is what? Web to Pi. Okay, this all is provided. Okay, these are the example that's provide backend